Good morning and greetings from Northumberland on the 3rd of August. Another beautiful morning. I want to start off with a little quotation. It's from what's called the Breton Fisherman's Prayer. There are a number of versions of this, but this is a fairly simple one. Dear God, be good to me. The sea is so wide and my boat is so small. This morning the Gospel reading is about the storm that threatens to engulf the disciples, Jesus coming to them walking on the water, Peter trying to reach out and walk with Jesus, beginning to sink and needing Jesus to reach out and to draw him up out of the water. It's a marvellous picture of the presence of Jesus in the storm. And I think it's apposite for us today, and just a couple of points I'd want to make for you to reflect on today. First is, we are all in the same storm. The storm at the moment is the storm that is provoked by the pandemic of coronavirus. And wherever we are in the world, almost, including New Zealand, where they're keeping it at bay, we're affected. Our lives are changed by the effect of this storm. Secondly, we're not quite all in the same boat. Our boats are different. Different countries have different approaches. And if you're wealthy and more privileged, younger, or other factors, the boat is slightly different. The storm affects us in different ways. And I'm certainly very fortunate to live up here in Northumberland, where there are less people and there's a lower infection rate. That's important to remember. It's all different. But thirdly, there are other storms. Coronavirus isn't the only thing that's going around. People face illness and other difficult circumstances. They face surgery, they face life-changing decisions. There are many storms, and in all of these storms, we can feel the danger of being overwhelmed. And when I come back to that same picture, I come back to the image that I've shared with you so many times, I would think, already in the last few months, this image of Jesus and the disciple, Jesus walking with me, Jesus walking with you, Jesus walking with us all, that wherever we are, whatever we do, we can never be overwhelmed. I bought a new book. I used some of my birthday money, but it took a long time to come. This book, 700 pages or so, is full of prayers and poems from the islands and highlands and islands of Scotland, gathered over 100 years ago. They're prayers for lighting the fire, they're prayers for going on a journey, they're prayers which ask the saints to protect us. They're part of a rich tradition of remembering that all of our lives are in the hands of God, and that God is interested in every part of our lives. So what I'd say to myself, and what I'd say to you, is this. Whatever the storm is today, know that God is with you. Know that Jesus can come to you through the storm, and that Jesus wants to reach out and hold you and keep you in his love. May God bless us all today.